We were invited here after the collapse of the condo to bring comfort and peace to those that have lost loved ones in the condo that collapsed about two weeks ago. And we had a mass production of 160 markers that you see right here with hearts on them. Families, now that the operation has gone from rescue to recovery, they're looking for that closure of the names of their loved ones on these markers.
So the Hearts of Mercy and Compassion Crosses for Losses is a gift that we give to the families of people that have lost a loved one. And we are able to provide this gift so that others that visit memorial sites can sign words of encouragement, Bible verses, in many languages, as it turns out, from many different religions. We chose to put up memorial markers rather than crosses so as not to offend anyone and to be inclusive of all religions. We have seen people at the memorial wall grieving and then feeling like, oh, this is awesome that I can write something to this family and I can leave my handprint on this marker. They feel like it's an awesome way to try to put closure to a situation and move forward, and we've heard that many times. I was standing at the memorial site helping to place some flowers yesterday. Two young ladies walked up to me and said, "Are you the one putting the names on the markers?" And I said, "Yes." They were both crying and they asked if it would be possible to put 3 names on a marker. And so I asked what 3 names, and they told me these 3 names. It's a husband and a wife and a 1-year-old. The 1-year-old's name is in the middle of the heart, and her mom and dad's are on the side. This whole process has really been a labor of love for me. Every time I put a name on one of these hearts, it hits me. And it especially hits me hard when I see the families and they start telling stories about their families, and then they really come to life.
When we got here, there was a trailer that come down from northern Illinois, from Northbrook, and was loaded up with the pedestals for the hearts of compassion. And what we saw in that, what I saw in that pile of wood was just wood. And then we put them back in the car in the humidity and took them out of the car, put them back in the car, took them out of the car, all the while sweating, and nothing I saw was just wood. We got down to the memorial wall and set them up on the wall. The wood came alive.
To see those names, it breaks your heart.
Yeah.
It just breaks your heart.
And so while the wood was there in the trailer, and when our team put it together, thank you, the team, for doing that. When they put them together, we transported them, we got them in and out a couple times. They meant little, but when you come against the backdrop of that pile where all those people lost their lives, it's pretty powerful, very powerful. And that power is transformed even today as more and more people see those and add their personalization to it, their commentary, some symbols from other faith walks that mean something to them, and they put it on those hearts. Very powerful.
I've learned a lot about LCC in the last few days, and one is their volunteer-based organization, and these handlers that came down gave them their time. They volunteered. They're not paid, but and what I also found out was the hearts and everything else. It's donor-based, or gifts that you can give to this ministry, and I know that's something that a congregation, Holy Cross, has not been involved with, and even myself personally, I've not been involved. But I guarantee you that's going to change, and I encourage you to check out Lutheran Church Charities. See what they're all about, because I believe they're one of the strongest and most well-run organizations that is connected to our church at this time.
If we didn't have you supporting us, these would not be here. I can tell you right now, these would not be here. The mass production that went through to get these done in 3 days, the volunteers it took, the cost of the wood nowadays because of COVID, you know what, we just did it because we know people like you, people who support us, will come through. And I think to give that closure to the remaining friends and family is all because of you.